What's going on? What's going on? I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. This is actually episode 160. But before I get started, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate your support. Again, this is episode 160. And the topic today is I See You 2.0. I See You 2.0. This is a good one. A few months ago, I actually discussed this and talked about the concept of understanding and seeing through people or looking at the truth, but you have individuals who want to kind of pull stuff over your eyes and get upset when you kind of call them on it. So I see you simply means, okay, if you're focused and you're standing strong on your convictions, right, and you're dealing with people and they have all this other nonsense going on, you're not supposed to call them out on their BS, right? So I See You 2.0 for me is I'm not supposed to believe my eyes in what I just saw. You do. And I'm not supposed to hear with my clear ears what you just said. I'm not supposed to. And if I do and I say something about it, you get upset. So let's talk about understanding alternative facts, which really is somebody else's lie, okay? Because it's a factually based thing, or it's not. It's either facts or a lie, okay? So when someone puts you in the middle, and if they call it alternative facts, come on now, I see you, that's a lie. Doesn't make any sense, okay? If you stand strong on your convictions of what you know to be right, and you are keeping other people's negative agendas away from you, anytime you do that, that means you're actually paying attention to what's really going on around you, right? And the people that's around you. So when you let them know that you see them in the nonsense that they're doing, 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to get upset with you, because nobody wants to be called out on their BS. But the sad part about this is it's become such a problem with people really identifying with the truth. They don't want to identify with the truth. That's the problem. So you're supposed to be held at bay or held in bondage because you're dealing with somebody who's living in a delusional world, and they can't be called to task on the nonsense that they're trying to, spew out, and they want you to accept it. And the fact that you see them and you clearly hear them and you know what they're saying is not right, and you know what they're saying is not factual, but yet and still, they want you to believe that it is. They go through great lengths for you to think that what they're saying is actually factual, and it's not. And when you sit back and say, okay, you just had enough. You had enough of the nonsense, and you finally say, you do know I see you, right? In other words, I see through what you're trying to do. I see through your manipulation. I see through your turn of facts. I see through all of the stuff that you're trying to throw to the wall and hoping that it sticks. I see you. Now, you're going to flip it on me and get upset with me because I'm just calling you out on your BS. If I'm going to walk in my truth, then the people around me need to walk in theirs as well. It's as simple as that, right? So if you come across individuals or groups of people that they can't digest that, then it's real simple. You know exactly what you need to do. Then you're not around those kind of people because they're bringing negative energy to you. And I just stated a little while ago that if you're standing on your convictions and you understand what that's all about, you can't allow yourself to be duped with these fake people, because that's really what it comes down to. Because at the end of the day, if you do that, then what happens is there's other people that's not dealing with them, that's kind of looking through them to you and saying, that's interesting. So Eugene is not really paying attention to what's going on. He's not seeing that these people are trying to take advantage of him they're telling them this stuff and it's not true. Wow, okay. He's not as astute as I thought he was because he's not paying attention. These people are pulling the wool over his eyes. You got to be careful about that because just because somebody says something to you and they're trying their hardest to convince you, that's really where you need to start paying attention and really start listening. No one should have to tell you 3 and 4 times, trust me, just trust me. Why are you begging me to trust you? Oh, so you're really trying to deceive me if you keep telling me, just trust me, I got you. Action speaks louder than words in every phase. In every case, your actions will speak louder than your words. Let me see you do what you are supposed to do in the right way, correctly. Let me see you treat people in the fashion that they're supposed to be treated in. Then we can sit down and talk about whatever, doing business or whatever it is, right? Because I'm big on, I don't need to hear what your mouth is saying. No words, just action. Let me see you. Let me see you do exactly what you should do. And I'm talking about on every level as far as being a really good human being, right? I was raised in a way where I understood the value of a person's like a friendship relationship, the importance of it. So if you really respect people, you're not treating them in a manner where they don't want to be around you. The reason why people want to be around good people is because they know 9 times out of 10, anything that you say or do, it's coming from a really righteous place. It's coming from a good place. So you can always tell a jerk in the group because they're always trying to get over. They're always doing things that's not right and trying to justify it. They're always doing things that you know good and doggone well they wouldn't want it done to them. But once again, when you say, bro, I see you. I saw what you just did. I saw what you just said. They don't want to hear that. Now it's 50 billion excuses as to why they said it, why their actions provoked them to do it, whatever. Those are just excuses. And like I said, if it's alternative facts, those are facts that you don't need because it's a lie, plain and simple. So just be sure the people that you want around you, they are around you if you are making the right decisions, you're making the best possible choices for yourself, and you're doing the right things. You're going to attract those type of people because your energy is positive. Every now and again, if you connect with somebody that's a negative spirit, that has negative energy, they have a negative agenda, you need to let them know. We can't really kick it like that because guess what? I see you. I see what you really are. I see what you really represent. I don't want no parts of it. When you're able to do that consistently, you're going to weed out those kind of people. And before you know it, you'll be around the like-minded people that you need to be around to continue to move forward in a real positive and productive manner. I see you. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. I'll see you next week. Take care.